you want? I was studying to be an archaeologist, and then I ended up here. Bet the other guys in my class wish they'd had an internship like this. See you.
I'm 1 raid away from leaving the fucking zone behind me for good.
Any rat that shoots people running from this mission will be left to die in the next one.
Cheers, buddy. Here's to us. And anyone who's gonna help us out.
Pour me a little one. What's up, Stalker? You want to join us for a drink? Sounds good to me. We got something to run by you too. You interested in making some money?
Easy there, don't pressure him. Let's start with that drink. I'll pour you a little one, all right?
Sure. Why not?
Attaboy. Pour him a little extra.
How about a toast, buddy? What should we drink to?
Here's to the fallen.
Let's honor those the zone's taken from us.
Life's taken us to a dangerous place, all right. No clinking glasses on this one. It's bad luck.
I could tell right away you were our kind of guy. Too many teetotalers nowadays. We've got this friend called Panas. He's like a bloodhound for loot. Unfortunately, he caught some rats the other day. But he's a smart guy, so he told us to leave some meds in his stash.
But we forgot which stash.
Ah, shut up. Anyway, just to be safe, we need to put a bottle in each of his 3 stashes. Can you help us out?
Okay, I'll do it. But I don't take vodka as payment.
Oh, come on. Once Panas recovers and comes back, we'll pay you real good.
And by the way, no stealing from the stashes, okay? Don't forget the vodka.
Take the bottle on the table.
I ain't gonna beg you. If you chicken out, I'll find someone else.
I'm not chickening out, just double checking. I'll do it.
Great. I'll tell Jerry you're in. Looking for a job? I can help with that. Come back later.
Come on, spit it out. I can tell by your face you're here to talk business, not chat about life.
Nestor, the scanner. Ring a bell? The only right answer is an honest one.
Why, hello there. First those thugs, and now I gotta deal with you. At least you didn't stab me right off the top. Guess that means we can negotiate. So what do I get for being honest?
You got problems, that's obvious. I can help you deal with them in exchange for some information.
Straight to the point, huh? Without Nestor, this place is a mess. I don't want to get involved. A good tech is worth his weight in gold. But kingpins are expendable.
What happened to you? Don't spare any details.
I've got a workshop not far from here. The only ones who knew about it were Nestor and me. And now the thugs do too, apparently. They showed up without warning. Of course. I'm not that much of a fighter. I'm better with tools than a gun, so I had to get creative. I turned the scanner on, it created a bunch of anomalies, and I managed to get away.
Do you suspect anybody in particular for the attack?
I'm telling you, Nestor's business is nothing but trouble. If you're gonna start getting involved in it, you better stock up on ammunition. You really ought to take a look around my workshop. I figure you might find something useful in those thugs' pockets. I'm better off here at the slag heap. But if you want for risks, I'll give you the coordinates.
All right, I'll have a look at your workshop.
Whatever you find there, bring it to me. I want to see it. If you want to talk business, stop by.
Well, looks like we got a new guest. Fresh from the Cardone, are you? Or is it the Lesser Zone? I'm guessing the Gaffer sent you.
That's right, he did.
I knew it! Welcome, welcome. Here, have a drink. To new friends.
Do you have any work for me?
I always have work for decent folk. Take your pick. Some idiots got themselves into debt playing cards. Or maybe they missed a payment to the bandits. I don't know. Thing is, they've been going through my clients' stashes. No one with half a brain would ever get themselves into a mess like that. And in the zone, idiots all end up in the same place, the ground. How about you show them the way?
I like it. I'm in.
Deal. Now, have one for the road.
Here's to the common good.
Cottonwood? What cottonwood?
Kind your tone made of blockhead.
Who's that? Shaking a jump down is an art. Not a total rookie. They got nothing to loot. Not too experienced either. Those guys got some badass heat. Yeah, get out already.
No fighting, no shooting, no petty squabbling. This is a place to cheer.
What are you doing here, Stalker?
Misha and Grisha asked me to put some vodka in your stashes. It's to protect you against radiation.
Damn. So that's it? I gave them money for anti-rad, not booze.
Doesn't vodka cure radiation?
Sure, if you drink it. I haven't touched a drop of alcohol in a month. Damn, vodka stopped me from going any further than the garbage. Quit being a digger because I wanted to explore the entire zone, and I still do. I want to be a real stalker, you know? If I slip now, I'll probably just end up getting wasted in the middle of a dump. Well, maybe a couple of sips won't hurt. Hey, you got any anti-rad?
I got some. Here you go.
Whoa, thanks. Here's your payment. I should have paid you right away instead of trusting those two bozos. That's enough. I'm leaving tonight. I'll head to the Dugas, maybe even Pripyat. Misha and Grisha can find another drinking buddy. Take care. I'll just finish my smoke, and then I'll be on my way. Hello. That's it. I'm done with vodka. The headaches I get from the emissions are enough for me. So long.
These are killing me. Guess it's gonna rain. Either that, or there's an emission coming. So where was I?
I found this on the bandits. Look familiar?
Of course it does. It's a key card to my workshop, a spare one. It was Nestor's. The hell you get me into, you old prick?
Any idea who they were working for?
None whatsoever. When it comes to the whole scanner business, I'm just a cog in the machine. I haven't got a clue who the customer is. As for Nestor, well, he had everything written down. As far as I know, he kept all his records in a special stash. Why don't you go and check it out? You never know.
Do you think whoever sent those men after you has Nestor?
I'd bet on it. And you better believe Nestor's singing like a canary. Can't blame him, though. It's hard to keep your secrets when somebody's pulling your toenails out with pliers. And believe me, plenty of guys at the slag heap own pliers, not just techs.
All right. I'll go have a look.
You've got the coordinates. Keep me posted.
What's up? Got your ass kicked again?
Yeah, sort of. It's okay, I'll be fine.
Was it worth it? Lost your loot? Got the shit beaten out of you? Like, what the hell? If you want to work here, you gotta pay for protection. You got a death wish?
Nope. They freaking broke you. Eat shit, bastards! You ain't getting my damn loot!
Revolutionary.
Get that toy gun out of my face.
Richter? Richter?
Skiff.
What are you doing here?
Just living a little. I mean, take a look at the view. Stay away from the edge. Isn't it beautiful?
It's a lot of trash. Food waste, human waste, you name it.
You could find anything you want in here, Skiff. A friend, an enemy, money, death, miracles, even yourself.
You ever been to the zone center?
Not to the plant, no. You can't get in.
Why are the stalkers so obsessed with the CNPP?
Because the plant is the heart of it all. It's the very essence of the zone. I mean, you won't find anything there now. It's a plunder pyramid. Word is even the wish granter was stolen. But I have been to Pripyat, and this will pay for one ride.
What?
Oh, we got hammered once and went on the Ferris wheel. It was a pretty shitty ride, but we had a hell of a time! If crows are nesting in the landfill now, that means... Skiff, have you ever lost something you've loved? What happened? Fine. So what do you think of the zone then?
Well, of all the shitty places I've been to, this one's the worst.
It just hasn't dawned on you yet. Give it some time and you'll become a changed man. For better or worse, I can't say, but rest assured you will. If you ever go to Pripyat, the first ride on the Ferris wheel is on me. I know it might seem like the zone is nothing but darkness to you now, Skiff. But trust me, it's always sunny in Pripyat. You'll see the other side of the zone soon enough.
I met some weird guy underneath the factory. He did something to the wardens.
Congratulations, you just met a zone legend.
What about the guys from the detention center? Are they legends too?
They wish. Right now, they're just good people. No offense, Skiff, but your face is nowhere near as pretty as the view around here. No offense, Skiff, but your face is nowhere near as pretty as the view around here.
might be an egghead, Herman, but your plan sucks. Let's do it the smart way, okay? You throw the scanners away with the Circa trash. Make sure nobody sees you. Diggers get them and bring them to the labyrinth for radiation cleanup. I'll get artifacts to absorb the radiation. Swiping a few from loners ain't the problem. Once clean, I'll send Dio to tinker with them just like we talked about. Then we scatter them around the dig site, and I'll send the coordinates to our biomes. Just keep keep your freaking head down, you got it? You better. You're a smart one.
No offense, Giff, but your face is nowhere near as pretty as the view around here.
You might be an egghead, Herman, but your plan sucks. Let's do it the smart way, okay? You throw the scanners away with the circuit trash. Make sure nobody sees you. Diggers get them and bring them to the labyrinth for radiation cleanup. I'll get artifacts to absorb the radiation. Swiping a few from loners ain't a problem. Once clean, I'll send Dio to tinker with them just like we talked about. Then we scatter them around the dig site, and I'll send the coordinates to our biomes. Just keep your freaking head down, you got it? You better. You're a smart one. want to find out? Here's a free tip. Varan doesn't like to be disturbed.
Put down your gun. It won't help you anyway. Guess what's gonna be left of you if you start fucking around? Guess what's gonna be left of you if you start fucking around?
You'd better lay low.
I'm watching you, chump. What?
What can you tell me about your boss?
You do anything Varan doesn't like, I'll squeeze the life out of you. You can figure out the rest on your own. Think you can steal a sausage from a loner and get into Varan's gang right away? Fuck no. Gutter trash hang out with Roosevelt and the Shah. Varan's a man of vision. All right, run along.
It's brave of you to come to my camp, uninvited. But fortune favors the bold. Let me ask you a question.
Me first. Did your men attack me and take my scanner?
Now, this is getting interesting. Are you here to kill me? I would, if I were you. When push comes to shove, strike first and strike hard. Watch your tongue, though. We're on the same side. Iron and his crew got attacked while they were refueling a spent artifact. Sound familiar? The boys fought them off, but I'm not about to let it slide.
Do you know who attacked your men?
If I knew, I'd have buried the fuckers. But they left me a gift in the form of one of their men. I can set up a meeting for you. He's not a talkative guy, but I bet you'll think of something. But it'll cost you. That or...
I think it's a fair price.
Looks like they pissed you off pretty good. You're sparing no expense. Do you know how they got you, by the way? The scanners are bugged. Nestor told me. All right. Now for my part of the deal. One of the attackers is locked up in the underground garage. Here's the key. Have a nice chat.
Pops is in. Shell out the dough. You underestimated the old man. He's lucky Varan didn't interrogate him first. Get lost. Run along, sucker.
Well, well. I didn't expect Iron to bring me such an important guest. If you're willing to jump through hoops for his sake, what would the others do? So I'll ask you the question I didn't ask the first time we met. What makes you think you're gonna get out of here alive?
I'm hiding here!
Stalker's making a run for it. Get him!
me, boys! I'm hiding! I'm hiding! Didn't want to get it dirty anyways.
Here's to the common good.
Cottonwood? What cottonwood?
The kind your dome's made of, you blockhead. Cheers.
The job's a no-go, Stalker. You're too late. Panas is gone, man. Some fucker did him in right by his stash.
He was a damn good man. If he'd stayed with us at the slag heap, he'd still be alive and kicking. Here's to Panas. God rest his soul.
No clinking glasses, okay? Bad luck when someone dies.
It's gonna be a hard time for the
I hear you're looking for a job, Stalker. Let's talk about it.
Nobody here to shoot the shit with.
What do you want?
I'm looking for Diode. Is he here?
I figured you'd be taller. Head to the first floor. Diode's up there. I'll let him know you're here.
I hear you're looking for a job, Stalker. Let's talk about it.
Wait, wasn't there something we wanted to do?
No stalkers allowed.
Drink?
Nah.
Are you deaf or something?
First, we
Keep
gotta
out.
pour some shots.
Exactly.
I'm looking for Diode.
Pour me
The
one.
guard at the workshop told me he's here.
Name?
Skiff.
All right, go ahead.
Your equipment, Professor, not at Circa. Out there in the zone. Who?
Who the hell are you? Decided to play soldier with me? Nitro and I were just discussing a certain puzzle we've found in the zone. But we can't quite seem to get all the pieces to fit. Maybe you can figure it out. Good. Only I can't decide if
Colonel, if I may. It's Skiff, right? I need all of us to understand the urgency of the situation, given the extreme importance of our mission. That goes for you too, Skiff. I hear you've managed to activate one of our devices. The Institute's most valuable invention.
Diode said you asked him some questions about the scanner.
You got it to work at the old bridge, didn't you? And the artifact? There was a faded artifact in the scanner. What happened to it?
Tell us what you need to know, and you can take the gun.
I was there. I was attacked, just like your men. The scanner was stolen. And I'm looking for the scumbags who took it.
Good. Okay. Maybe you know something I don't. Help me find those bastards, Skiff.
Something similar happened to Varan, a bandit from Garbage. He had a scanner and...
What? Another goddamn scanner? Why are there bandits running around Garbage with your precious invention?
Another scanner?
Don't play dumb with me! At this point, there are more scanners in the zone than there are fucking stalkers!
I don't know
well,
about
I don't
that!
know if
Whoa, guys. Varan's men were attacked. But one of the attackers had this.
Holy shit! A monolith PDA. Now I can finally burn their fucking nest down. Wild Island. Fortifications.
Colonel.
2... No, 3. They're pretty heavily armed.
Colonel!
Where are they getting their equipment? Give me the radio. Zotov, come in.
The scanner and the artifact out there in the hands of lunatics, among the mud and the toxic waste. Colonel.
What?
Please. What if the scanner gets damaged in the fighting? These are not stalkers, but former monolithians. No, this is out of the question. I can't bear to think about it. Maybe we should send some neutral person to the island. Someone who's already helped you. I mean us. Come on. Think about the risk. We could lose the very thing we've been striving to obtain.
Colonel, this is Zotov. I don't copy. Please repeat. Over. Colonel.
Just checking in. Over and out.
Thank you. Unfortunately, I haven't had a chance to introduce myself. My name is Dmitro Dallin, and I'm the head of Circa. A temple of science, a haven for geniuses, a place where the Holy Grail is not sought, but invented. The scanner is the Institute's greatest achievement, but right now, all that really matters is the revived artifact at the heart of it. If you get it back, our dream can become a reality. Mankind will be transformed. We'll open the way for future technology. And it will all be thanks to you. Thanks to your courage and dedication to progress. You'll be leading the way. The brink of a new scientific era.
That's wonderful, man. But I'm here because the anomaly burned down my home on the mainland, and someone's gotta pay for it.
This cannot be.
But it did.
Another of your miscalculations, eh, Einstein? Skiff, head over to Wild Island and find their leader, Strider. He'll know where the gang hangs out. And if you can persuade him, he just may tell you what kind of shady business they've gone and got themselves into. I'll get you a new one. Take this. It'll come in handy if someone gives you the silent treatment. Good luck, soldier. Keep in touch.
Oh, wow. Well, here's to the legend.
Don't take too long, please. I can hardly believe we're about to get it back. My Institute's greatest invention.
I'd like to hear more about Circa. From the man who's in charge of it.
Wondering what's hidden inside those walls, are you? I understand. I've never been one to ignore a good mystery either. Not since I was a child. It's a miracle. Imagine you found the Holy Grail. It can cure the sick, give hope to the despondent. Would you hand it to scientists so everyone could benefit from it? I'm not sure I want to know your answer. Well, my answer is Circa. Its purpose is to channel the power of the zone for the good of all mankind.
Why do you call the scanner your greatest invention?
You're already acquainted with its functionality. You've seen what happens when it's activated. It used to be that we could only interact with the zone's manifestations, such as anomalies and artifacts. The scanner makes it possible to manipulate anomalous energy directly. Everything else is merely a side effect. Do you understand? This invention has already changed the world.
This is about more than just a scanner. What makes the artifact inside so important?
The artifact could be the key. I hope you're not thinking about selling it. No one understands its real value. No one else would beat my offer. Bring it to Circa, and I'll explain everything.
How did the scanners end up in the zone, Professor?
I have no idea. Ask Colonel Korshunov. That's his line of work. I don't understand why you need to be so dramatic. Were it not for this, who knows how long it would have taken us to find it. See you later.
Wait, what? Strelok 2?
Yeah.
You know the way. Wild Island, Noontide base.
He couldn't even recognize
Talk to their
his own
leader,
face in the
Strider.
mirror.
Find out what this monolithian gadget has to do with
here's
my
to the
men
legend.
getting killed and the scanner getting stolen.
I need more information about Noontide.
Noontide is what's left of Monolith. By all accounts, they're a shadow of their former self. But I still advise caution. Their base on Wild Island is heavily fortified, and it looks like they've got something to hide. Besides, those combat skills stay with a man forever. Even if your memory gets wiped, your body never forgets.
What can you tell me about Monolith, Colonel?
The middle of the zone used to be protected by a well-armed and superbly trained group called Monolith, and they did their job extremely effectively. Of course, their exceptional discipline had more to do with so-called scientific progress than any kind of training. It was dirty work, but their effectiveness was still unmatched.
How did the scanners end up in the zone, Colonel?
The Wardens are doing their job, Stalker. Circa has been secured against outside threats. But our brilliant Professor Dahlin here is too obsessed with his experiments to keep an eye on his own staff. And he leaves his toys all over the place.
What's gonna happen to the slag heap now?
We'll maintain order here. Nestor was a compromise, but the time for compromises is over. If the ward isn't in control, the locals will be at each other's throats in no time flat. You've seen it for yourself, from the front row. Yeah.
Wait, what? Strelok 2?
Yeah. I heard he once got so drunk he couldn't even recognize his own face in the mirror.
Oh, wow. Well, here's to the legend.
Take any questions to my commanding officer.
Permission to speak freely. Look around, all you see is trash. That includes people too. Not just here, everywhere. If it wasn't for us, the zone would be drowning in shit. At ease, Stalker.
Here's to the common
Hey,
good.
Skiff!
Cottonwood? What are cottonwood?
kind your dome's made of, blockhead?
I'd like a word with you.
Cheers.
In private.
Shoot the shit with.
Later, okay? I don't even want to know what Korshunov wanted from me. Blah, 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 keep in order, blah, blah, blah. The zone is the key to the good of mankind. He doesn't give a damn about mankind or the zone, even though the ward is already becoming a part of it. Don't tell him that, though. The news will crash that poor bastard. You should drop by the sawmill, Skiff. You've already seen one side of the zone. It's about time you saw the other. You won't regret it, I promise.
Stay away from the APC. I know you pack rats will steal anything that is nailed down.
I'm gonna tell you something that will blow your mind.
You have my attention. We've suffered some strange casualties at the factory. They chalked it up to a stalker raid, of course. But the medic showed me a bullet he pulled from one of the wounds. And it's one of ours. See ya. Stay out of trouble.
I just washed my pants yesterday, and now they're all dirty again.
Weapons and firearms to avoid fatal incidents.
You're my fucking savior, man! God, am I ever glad to see you? Get me out of here!
Why don't you just walk out of here on your own?
See, here's the thing. My teacher said I gotta work on my anomaly sense. Then I can trust my gut instead of relying on some fancy gear. So I listened to my gut and I went after an artifact. I even left my bolts at the camp. You think it worked? No fucking way, man. I spent hours searching for that damn artifact. I was tired as hell and about to turn back. That's when my anomaly sense shot the bed on me. That's how I ended up getting stuck here.
Follow me.
One step at a time, my friend. One step at a time. Speak to Scar. I can't talk right now.
So, you're the one we've been waiting for, huh? I'll never understand Scar. Then again, you don't need to understand someone to follow them. Alright, head on in, make it snappy.
Are you reaching for the lights, Stalker? Scar lights this place up real good. Are you reaching for the lights, Stalker? Scar lights this place up real good.
A good man is always on time for lunch.
Who said I'm a good man?
Richter, and the guys from the detention center. And me, Scar. Don't worry, this time you won't have to lift anything heavier than a bottle.
What happened at the factory?
They say, you've got to use whatever's close at hand. And there are plenty of things close at hand in the zone. If you know where to look. Like a scanner.
Gonna check the surroundings.
I was told it was invented at the Institute.
Who told you that? Darlin? Nah, kiddo. All their gadgets are just revamped Project X designs. They were found in the old labs.
Project what?
The zone harbors many secrets scattered among the old bones. There were scientists here way before the Institute, even before the zone itself came into being.
Ah, so they're the ones that left us the goodies that we give to the ward. Take a seat.
You, don't like the ward?
The ward have no desire to conquer the zone. They want to extend the Institute up to its borders.
They want to turn the zone into a testing ground to meet mankind's insatiable needs. Darlin says it's all for the greater good of the mainland, but what does that really mean? It's perfect as is. People come to the zone to witness miracles.
Our future is technology, and the zone's miracles are nothing but trouble.
Trouble is what comes to those who exploit the zone. And I have a funny feeling there's more trouble to come.
You bet. And forget all that crap Darlin was spouting about a bright future. None of this is gonna end well. For any of us.
What do you want to achieve?
Zombies!
Relax. This is the dark side of the zone. But there's another. The shining side. It's here all around us, but we cannot see it. I wonder what's out there. Eternal spring? The Klondike of artifacts? A new home? Or our hearts' desires? But most importantly, no ward. We want the shining zone to reveal itself. For now, as far as we're concerned... Oh, shit. You're just a good guy. That's all I'm going to say. Or rather, I think that's all you are ready to hear. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Would you like some toast? I get it. You're angry. That's why you're not hungry. And couldn't care less about the troubles of others.
Can I help?
How does the ward's badge feel in your pocket, you snitch?
I have a plan, and I'm sticking to it.
Do I hear the Colonel speaking?
I've got a mind of my own.
Well, do as you please, but watch your head. Sometimes good people make bad choices. I trust you to make the right one.
How's that warden collar, Skiff? Not too tight, I hope? How's that warden collar, Skiff? Not too tight, I hope?
It's you.
out.
Shh! Don't scare this beast off.
On the premises. I know you need something. Ain't no one here. Chill, boys. About time. That time, no bullshit. I know you're out somewhere.
medic. What are you waiting for?
Wild Island is off limits to stalkers.
I'm working for the ward. Here's my pass.
I don't really care. But Strider will want to talk to you. Go ahead.
Stone, no! He's a stalker.
He's alone, brother. He's the one who should be afraid of us.
Hello.
I'd rather not know about my past, because then I'd have to live with it. I'm not sure I want that.
See you around.
Think he's hiding something?
I'm just telling you to be on your guard. Quiet. We got a loner here.
Don't get any closer.
I lost my PDA on my ship. If someone finds it, bring it to me. And please, don't read what's on it. Listen up, everyone. We've got a stalker at the base. I repeat, there's a stalker at the base.
That's him.
I hope he ain't staying here long.
Since you're here anyway, you got any anti-rad? I need a lot of it, and I need it right now. I'll trade you for it. The only thing I don't need here is an artifact. You can figure out what it does. Yes or no? Think quickly, it's urgent.
I happen to have just the right amount with me.
I hope there's nothing wrong with it. When our doctor gets back, he'll check it out. What, you're gonna keep hanging around the island? Folks here won't like that one bit.
I need to talk to Strider.
He's got his hands full as it is. There was an explosion at the toxic waste storage facility. He went to deal with it. But you're not gonna just walk away, are you? No, of course not. Go talk to Dubney. He's Strider's right-hand man. You aren't getting into the storage facility until he says so.
I've got another headache. Then stop going to his sermons every night. Get a good night's sleep for once.
As if we could catch any shut-eye here. It's ready to blow at any moment. Did you hear that loud bang earlier? Faust's right. You ought to listen to him, too.
If you want to sleep better, work harder, instead of listening to some headache-inducing gibberish.
You're the only one who could have done it, Faust. Got anything to say?
Don't move. You knew Strider was gonna go alone.
He was not alone. I sent Foma with him.
Don't try to mess with my head.
This is your anger talking, brother. You seek enemies amongst your own kind, and yet there is a stranger in your midst.
What the fuck? A stalker?
Strider entrusted the security of this island to you. I will not get in your way.
This ain't over, brother. We let you in, but that don't mean I approve of it. What do you want from us?
I need to talk to Strider.
Forget it. He's busy dealing with a problem at the storage facility, alone, as usual. He told me to back off. It's too dangerous to get near the anomalies, he says. But you are a stalker, right? You wander into that crap every day, detector in hand, trading artifacts for hooch. Ever dealt with any anomalies emerging without an emission?
I'm afraid I did.
Alright, go ahead. I sure hope you ain't lying. And I don't regret trusting you.
That man that you were arguing with. Who is he?
Nobody. I thought you wanted to talk to Strider, so go talk to him.
This is a bad omen, man. Real bad. Remember Richter?
Ah, come on.
He was a stalker too. The guy freaked me out, man. The way he used to wail, it still gives me goosebumps.
It's called singing. Stop whining, okay? I feel bad enough as it is.
Sorry, I got a little carried away there. Whoa, are you a stalker? Do the brothers know you're here?
They announced my arrival over the radio.
Really? Cool. Look, I've got a question. Is it true that there are no missions on the mainland?
You mean you've never been to the mainland?
Don't know. If I have, I can't remember it. We don't remember anything that happened before the monolith fell silent. So, is it true? There really aren't any emissions on the mainland?
I've never seen emissions outside the zone.
So Richter wasn't lying to me. And they say a stalker's word can't be trusted, since they're constantly lying, even to their own kind. The emissions always make me feel kind of weird. Like I'm losing myself or something. Guess I should move to the mainland, huh? Too bad I can't leave the base.
So you're not allowed to leave Wild Island?
Nah, that's not it. Everybody here is free to leave or come back whenever they want. It's just that Strider asked me to stay here,
He says it's too dangerous out there. I trust my brother.
What do you think of this place?
I like it. I've got all kinds of tools, and this machine too. Professor Lodochka got it powered up for me. I wish my brothers would stop arguing all the time, though. And I wish there weren't so many emissions. But Strider says things are gonna get better.
I have to go. See you around.
It's not every day stalkers come to the islands. And when they do, they never stay here long. If you stick around, stop by again. I've got so many questions.
I'm busy, Loner. Go find Dubny. I'm busy, Loner. Go find Dubny.
Hey, Stalker. Need to sell some gear or grab something new?
Okay, let's hear it.
We were at the traders the other day, Quiet and me. Cost us a lot of artifacts, but totally worth it. Got a huge pile of magazines from the mainland. We were at the traders the other day, Quiet and me. That's all. Do we need to continue this? Hey, Stalker. Need to sell some gear or...
You are ruining our meal. Did you come here to gawk at us? Watch us eat and drink? We're monsters, right? Worse than any mutant?
Your brothers are killing mine for reasons you can't remember. Go away.
Dubny told me about you. Come on in.
How are they doing? Could be worse.
I am busy, Loner. I have to help my brothers. Can't you see that? I have to help my brothers. Can't you see that?
Is that you, Stalker? Careful. Do you know what this thing is?
A scanner. We'd better turn it off.
Agreed. Let's do it. It's off. Good. Now we can talk. And this is...
If you activate it with no artifact present, this is what happens.
Is it safe now?
Yeah. Unless whoever is responsible for this comes back to finish you off. That's what happened to me.
What else do I need to know?
My attackers had a PDA like this one. Looks like some of your men are involved in this.
This is indeed a piece of monolith technology. And I'll help you solve this puzzle. But first, you need to understand one thing. Noon is not monolith. We've rejected our past. We do not use our old gear. We never attack our brothers, nor do we attack stalkers.
Okay, so what does Noon want?
A future. A former monolith thrall is unlikely to survive on its own. He can't just become a stalker and accept their way of life. I tried. Until I realized I just couldn't live the way everyone else in the zone does. And that's why I brought my brothers here and formed Noon. We have our own road to walk, Loner.
I'm not sure I fully understand you. So what do you think Monolith actually was?
A human shield. A crime against humanity. Those who wandered too close to the secrets hidden at the center of the zone ended up brainwashed, stripped of their identity and will. This is how Monolith recruited its fighters. That control is gone now. But our memories never returned. I spent a long time trying to learn more. And then I decided it was time to move on.
I understand. So what do we do now?
The force that used to control us guarded its tools jealously. There used to be a database that tracked every monolithian PDA out there. Hopefully we can take advantage of what's left of it. Talk to Professor Lodechka. He'll know what to do. Report back to me once you're done. Right now, I need to help my men. I'll let my brothers know you're no longer a stranger on this island.
Let me get a look at you, Strider. You could have gotten hit while you were pulling everybody else out.
Make sure they're going to be all right first.
Not right now, damn it!
Hello.
They say we should leave, though Ward's gonna drive us off the island. The IPSF is gonna come. There's no point living in a swamp anyway. I say let him come. This is my swamp. I finally got a place to call my own after all these years. And I'd rather die here than roam the zone again.
See you around.
Functionality of your devices.
That's beside the... If something like that happened to me, I'd want to have a proper burial, at least.
It's always something negative with you.
Then give me something positive for once.
So you're the man everyone's talking about. Greetings, Stalker. I haven't seen your kind around here in a while.
Strider said there was a way to trace the source of commands being sent to a monolith PDA. He told me to talk to you.
The local fauna is not enough for you? So now you're off to chase ghosts, huh? No one's used those things for a very long time. Or crap. Strider's got enough problems as it is. Sure, it can be done, but you'll need an inductor, and they're not easy to come by. There could be one lying around somewhere at the WPS, though.
The WPS? What's that?
The Waste Processing Station. That's where Noon is storing toxic waste until I can figure out how to dispose of it on a large scale. Then they'll use stuff no one else wants to become entirely self-sufficient. They might even sell electricity to other groups. If that's not a utopia, what is? Strider's got his mind on the future, you know? I wish I could live long enough to see what he sees.
Any PDA can be traced that way?
Only the monolithian ones. They have their own comm system based on alternative waveguides. And by alternative, I mean anomalous. It's tech from the old Project X days. My knowledge of it is pretty superficial, and I only know as much as I do because Strider used to be interested in that stuff. But I do know how to use it. Hors and I even offered to adapt the station to our needs, but Strider wants nothing to do with anything monolith related.
I'll go get the inductor you mentioned.
Once you have it, take it to Hors. He's even better than me at this kind of thing. He'll figure it out. I don't know what he did in his past life, but the boy's got a remarkable knack for technology. He'll have to learn to take care of Noon's equipment on his own. All right, Loner, you know what to do. Good luck.
The explosion at the storage facility was caused by a scanner. Do you know anything about them?
I never heard of anything like that back at Malachite. And news about scientific breakthroughs rarely makes it to this neck of the woods. I wonder what kind of scientific wonder blew our facility to Kingdom Come. Unfortunately, all I can do now is run diagnostics. Field testing is out of the question.
What were you and Hors arguing about? Need a hand?
Surprisingly, I've got something that's right up your alley. A Noontider named Kvashka went up on the roof and turned on the antenna for some reason. He was blasted by Psi radiation and turned into a zombie. They just left him there. You should get up there and shut the antenna down. And put the guy out of his misery. I can't bear to see him like that every day.
One zombie and a switch. And no one in Noontide is willing to do anything about it?
They can't go there. The Psi radiation is weak, but given their past, it's too much for them to handle. They could end up just like Kvashka. Strider sealed off the area and forbade them from going up there. Like that's gonna solve anything. I'd do it myself. I've shot zombies before. But what would the Noontiders think of me after that?
The Noontiders don't seem too upset about the zombie.
They have a peculiar attitude about it. Maybe it's because they've all been reborn once already. But that thing on the roof... There's nothing of Kvashka left there. I hope my degrees are enough to convince you, at least.
I'll see what I can do about it.
When I detected the spike in Psi radiation, Strider had the main entrance to the roof blocked. But there's an old ladder on the outer wall. There's only one switch, you can't miss it. And please, help Kvashka. It's wrong to leave him like that out of some foolish hope. Oh, it's you. What can I do for you?
About the job you asked me to do.
Kvashka went up on the roof and turned on the antenna for some reason. He got blasted by C radiation and turned into a zombie. He's still up there. Turn the antenna off and release the poor guy from this perverse form of existence.
All right, I'll do what I can.
Thank you. It's for the best. Noontide's got enough problems as it is.
Put down the gun!
Hello.
Maybe we should just go loner and live normal lives. Did you hear that Quiet left to become a trader? I guess that's kind of a way out too.
See you around.
Learn to watch where you're going before you head out to the zone.
Stalker, this is Horace. I see you're going up on the roof. Did the professor send you? Leave Kavashka alone, please. If you want to help, just turn the antenna off. We used to be kind of like zombies ourselves. What if he can be saved too? We'll find a way. Just give us time. You should never give up hope.
Keep quiet out there. Get back to your post.
On the roof. Turning it on. How's it going?
The signal is too weak. It's not working. All right, get out of there.
No. I can't turn it up.
Run. You are in danger.
Is the
It's not working. Get out of there. Now. Kavashka. Brother.
Oh, it's you. What can I do for you?
It's done. The antenna is off. You can take Kavashka's body down.
Whores will never forgive me. But it was the right thing to do. It's better than clinging to empty hope. Here's your reward, Stalker.
What the hell?
Taking cover!
Reloading!
I'm gonna find you!
Taking cover!
He's hiding there somewhere.
Keep him pinned! I'll get to cover!
Okay, let's wrap it up.
I need cover! Got him hard!
I don't like this.
I'll get him.
Can't wake him up. Need help immediately. Like ordered at the...
Someone hurt us. Hold on, brother. Stalker, help! There's something terrible down there.
Shh. No, stop. I
don't want to hear it.
It came out of thin air, and everyone at the station lost their mind. They were screaming, shooting at each other. Only 2 of us made it out of there. That thing still got bluish, though.
Quiet. Hush! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Ah!
I thought he'd get better if I dragged him away, but he's getting worse. Please, kill whatever is hiding down there. I'm begging you. I'll give you the code to the stash.
Tell me what happened here.
Bluish and I went out for a smoke break. Then we heard gunshots and screams coming from the station. Bluish rushed back, and I went after him. We didn't get far before that thing spotted us. I felt like someone was peering into my mind, crushing it, whispering things. Bluish fell. He was ahead of me, so it hit him harder. I grabbed him and ran away. I contacted Dubny right away. That's our chief safety officer. Leave Bluish there, he said, and get to the base. I'm sending help. I never abandoned Bluish, of course, but help never came.
What is this place? What are you doing here?
It's a waste processing station. We work here in shifts. Every noontider must contribute to the common cause. Look, I'll answer your questions later. Just help me kill that creature that's holed up in the basement.
All right, I'll deal with it. I'll kill this creature, whatever it is.
For real? Thanks. That thing is hiding underground, waiting. There's a safe way to get down there, but only North has the key. He's our supervisor. He must be upstairs. Sometimes he climbs to the roof to get some fresh air. Go find him. One more thing. There are a lot of our men inside. If it wasn't for the thing downstairs, they'd do you no harm. But they're out of their minds now, so take care.
cash. Take whatever you want. Wait, someone's coming. Must be the help Doomney promised. I'll go meet up with them. condition.
We're Noonsiders, just like Doogie. Are you really gonna shoot us?
All Noonsiders are supposed to be at the base. What the fuck?
Halt! Who are you? What are you doing here?
A Noontider hired me to kill a dangerous mutant.
That's true, and he did it. The thing's dead.
Shut up! Would you really take out the controller all by yourself? Thanks, I guess. You saved me a lot of time. So here's the deal. I don't want any trouble with Dubny. He always pays me triple. And his orders were clear. Get rid of any witnesses along with anyone who was under the controller's influence. You can scurry back to your base, Noonsider. But the Stalker and the Shell-Shock guy are out of luck.
We'll see who's out of luck here.
Exactly. Eat waste, you freak. That's what Dubny calls help. And he's the one who thinks stalkers are assholes. If he'd only send 5 guys like you instead. Thanks again, man. We are not going back to Noon. If I have to listen to Dubny ramble on about how he did the right thing and shit, I'm gonna barf. Bluish was right. We're better off leaving.
Can you tell me anything about Noontide?
Sure thing, Loner. Not like it matters anymore.
You must have some kind of connection to Monolith. Tell me about it.
Oh, you don't know? Noon is Monolith. Or at least it used to be. We were controlled by the Wish Granter. We protected it from danger. Stalkers, bandits, scientists. We worshipped it. Like a god. None of us remember those days anymore. But other people in the zone, oh, they remember. They say we were brutal murderers. Fanatics. And then, the monolith went silent. Only Faust remembers its voice. He says we used to be happy. Well, we could be happy now, without making others suffer. All it takes is to live like humans.
What does Noontide do?
I used to believe we were doing the right thing. Recycling waste, cleaning up the zone. But what good does it actually do? For us? None, that's for sure. And the waste just keeps piling up. We'd be better off hunting for artifacts like everyone else.
Tell me more about Dubne.
Actually, our leader is Strider. He's the one who was gathering us from all over the zone to bring us to Wild Island. Noontide is his creation. Dubne is Strider's right-hand man. He keeps Noon safe from the rest of the zone, from stalkers, from the mainland, even from ourselves. Except it's not working. I bet that he had the best of intentions when he sent those mercenaries after us too. You saw how it went.
That's all I wanted to know.
If you have any more questions, just ask.
The stash you gave me was empty. Quiet had already looted it. When was the last time you checked it?
Oh, sorry about that, Stalker. We're not allowed in there. Here, I sent some coupons to your PDA instead. Anyway, Quiet's alright. He's done with Noontide. He's a traitor now. We should go join him. Bluish wanted to leave for a long time, and I kept talking him out of it. Like, how can we let our brothers down? What about Dubny? Or Strider? In the end, me and Bluish weren't the ones who let our brothers down. As for Dubny and Strider, they can go fuck themselves.
Maybe I'll see you around.
Maybe.
Sorry, Stalker. I can't talk right now. My head is killing me.
dead, they say. Destroyed. Lies, I tell you. They're all filthy, pathetic lies. You can't kill God, just like you can't get rid of the sky up above. You can go and hide from him, and cower away in some musty hole in the ground, but that won't stop the wind from blowing or the rain from pouring. Crazy fanatics, they say. Murderers. Brave warriors, I tell you. His worthy children.
Stop brainwashing my men, Faust. You're only making it worse.
What could be worse than this? What have we become? Are you happy, Strider?
My boots are fine for the road I walk. There are more important things than happiness.
And what's that then? Backbreaking work? Hardship. That enduring sense of guilt. It didn't used to be like this. We were different, part of something much greater. I was the Word, and you carried the banner of the monolith.
We brought death against our will.
Well, now we're dying ourselves. The fumes are killing us, as are the bullets of our vengeful enemies. How many brothers roam the zone to this day, lost and forgotten, forced to hide their past? We have to find them. We have to bring them to their safety.
By force? We all know about Wild Island. Everyone must make the choice for themselves.
And what will they find here? The meaning of life? Or a similar bunch of miserable wretches just like them who don't know what they want?
Strider saved us!
Yeah.
And now he's killing us. Once we were his children. And what are we now?
Men of free will, who choose their own way. You're living in the past, Faust. The monolith is dead. It's time to grow up.
You can't kill God. Just like you can't get rid of the sky up above.
Think again.
I am blind, but it is you who cannot see. Go cower in your hole in the ground. Hide from the past. Hide from his light. Hide from yourself.
Skiff, do you have the inductor?
What did I just see?
The end of one very long argument. I just hope we never find out who was right.
You said Noon has rejected its monolithic past.
Losing our memory was a gift from fate. I believe that Noon has its own way, its own future. still remembers Monolith. Remembers the days when we used to be happy. Unfortunately, there are others who wish they could still remember it too. So now they're gone. They're no longer a part of Noon. But if any of them ever changes their mind, Wild Island will always welcome them back.
Sure. I have it with me.
There's an old azimuth comm station not far from here. One day, after we find and mothball all that's left of Monolith, we'll destroy it. In the meantime, of course,
It's a good thing you have that inductor, Stalker. It can direct a signal. You'll need it later. But the station needs to be turned on first.
Azimuth was taken over by the Ward a little while ago. They have the access keys. I guess you can figure out what to do about them.
It looks like Faust is involved in this mess. Are you gonna do something about it?
You think I haven't tried to stop him, Skiff? What am I supposed to do? Silence him? Lock him in his cell? People blame us because of our monolithian past. But Faust, he was one of the first people I brought here. We built Noon together. He cares for his brothers. He wants them to find happiness. Faust's got his own way of helping them. I might disagree with the path he has chosen, but that's no excuse to take away his freedom. Otherwise, what's the point of it all?
So I guess I'm going to Azimuth.
Wait a minute, Skiff. This isn't just your concern anymore. Faust is my brother. That much is true. I still trust him. But if it turns out that he's going to hurt someone, Noon is not your enemy. And this is my proof. Keep it, Loner.
It's a good gun. Why would you give it to a stalker but wear a shell casing that matches it around your neck?
The gun is a gift. For the future. As for the shell casing, it signifies the past. Do we understand each other? Noon is not Monolith. We make our own choices now. People have been leaving Noontide for as long as it has existed. And just as many of them come back. Did you know that even Dubny ran away at first? He didn't like the ban on fighting and drinking. Don't worry about us. Noontide is more than just the people who are here at the moment.
Why does everyone in Noontide call each other brother?
It's an old monolithian habit. Our past is unwilling to let us go, but the word carries a different meaning now. It's become genuine. Nothing ever stays the same. And sometimes change is for the better. In the old days, there was no one in the zone we would call a friend, let alone a brother.
Hey, why the long faces? Let me cheer you guys up. So a stalker is crawling down a pipe and sees a bloodsucker dead ahead. He turns back and sees another bloodsucker behind him. Well, says the stalker, looks like I'm a lucky Pierre.
What can you tell me about Wild Island?
Wild Island is home to some very capable people. We wouldn't have made it this far without them. For anything tech-related, ask Kors. He can fix it all. Machine is the best guide I've ever met. Our dock can work wonders too, given our limited resources. But if you're looking for a trade or a drink, you'll have to find some other place. I'm trying to keep this place independent from money and alcohol, among other things. This isn't goodbye.
Who are you?
Oh, so you can hear me, huh? Good. You want to make some money? For both of us. us, actually. Go talk to Quiet.